Evening.
Filthy night.
Yes, indeed.
Hello there.
Hello, Mr. Lawson.
Just been checking. Mr. Russell left everything in order.
Oh.
Moved out, you know, this afternoon. Any young friends looking for a pad? Where you work, I mean.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well. We don't see much of you, do we? Of course, you're out at work all day. Not much of a life for a young girl, is it? Well, then.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes?
I've been meaning to ask you, or your wife, would it be all right if I put a touch of paint on the wall in my room? Just one wall.
Well, we don't like the tenants redecorating, you know.
It isn't redecorating.
We had a fellow once painted his room purple. Can you imagine it? Purple.
I didn't mean anything like that. Just one wall, the same colour, to cover up some marks.
Oh, have trouble matching the colour.
It's just off-white, isn't it?
I might have some of the old stuff that I did the room with originally, downstairs.
That would be marvellous.
I'll go and have a look for you. I could give you a hand when you get going on it.
No, that won't be necessary.
No, it's no trouble.
No, please.
I can't leave a young girl like you to take on a job like that. But the least I can do is keep a fatherly eye on you.
Q here, too?
Mr. Lawson's just passing through.
Right.
Won't be long.
Oh, no hurry. Do you, take special lessons, or does the technique come naturally? Does it?
Darren!
I'll replace it.
No, I wouldn't
Well, it's
hear
my
of it.
fault, me talking to you.
No.
Please?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it does, you know. It costs money.
No.
I'll break down one of my own as soon as I finish this.
No, don't.
Are you going out, then?
What?
Or will you be in later?
No, I'm going out.
All right, then. The painting.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of tonight.
Oh, no trouble, no trouble.
But
Yes. Yes, I see what you mean. Well, I'll just get set up and then I'll get started.
Oh, no, honestly, I couldn't.
It's no trouble.
Really, I can manage on my own.
I'll go and get the other ladder and the planks.
What for?
The ceiling.
Why wasn't I to do the ceiling?
But there's no point in doing a job unless you do it properly.
Please don't trouble. I can manage on my own.
What do you think you're doing?
Hello. Thought you were going to the pictures.
We'll change the programme.
Just giving Miss Lumley a hand with her decorating.
What decorating?
Just a touch of paint.
No decorating, Miss Lumley.
It
just a
isn't
bit of a touch-up.
redecorating. There's just
I
a
found
few
some of the
marks
old
on the
stuff
door, you
downstairs.
see.
What marks?
Well, there.
There, you see?
Oh.
I've tried everything.
You just want to do the one wall, do you?
Round the door, yes.
Just round the door, that's all.
All right. Seems it's just the one wall, and he's brought the paint up for you. You coming?
I just thought I'd give a hand.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lawson, for offering.
Right, then. Yes.
Sorry, it sort of came open. Wouldn't you rather come down and let me have a go?
No.
It don't look very steady out there.
Will you please do something about that before it soaks in?
Yes, now you stay where you are and I'll wipe it up. I brought you that plate. I thought you were going out tonight.
I changed my mind.
Oh. You should have sheets, you know.
What?
Sheets all over the floor. And not just in one place. And not newspaper, it tears. I'll put some more down as soon as I finish this.
There aren't any more.
Where's the other ladder? And the plank?
What for?
Well, the ceiling.
I'm not doing the ceiling.
You should, you know. It's no use half doing a job.
You're making it worse.
No, it'll dry out all right. Go out a lot, don't you? Most nights when I pass your door, you're out. Lots of friends?
If you must know, I go to night classes.
Oh? What?
Shorthand.
But I thought you worked in an office.
How did you know that?
Well, you come in about 6:15. Nights you don't go out, that is. Secretary, are you?
Will be.
When you finish the shorthand?
That's right.
So am I. A student. Music. Horn.
French?
Yeah, that's right.
That's unusual.
What's unusual?
The French horn.
Oh, what's unusual about it? I mean, where would he be without us for a start?
He?
Well, old Ludwig van.
Oh, not cool.
Or Handel.
Schubert?
Mozart.
Brahms?
Wagner.
Flanders and Swann?
I once had a whim and I had to obey it to buy a French horn in a second-hand shop.
I polished it up and I started to play it in spite of the neighbours who begged me to stop.
What's the matter?
Ludwig van.
Well, he survived worse. You like music, then?
Yes.
Have you ever studied it? Music?
No.
Why not? Unmusical family?
That's right.
Where are they, your unmusical family?
Finchley.
Well, that isn't very far away, is it? Oh, what made you come here on your own?
It's a long way to go, every day.
You see much of them?
Of course, every Sunday.
What's your father do?
Chartered accountant.
Any brothers or sisters?
One.
Which?
Brother.
Older than you or younger?
Younger.
So, what do you do while you're waiting to be a secretary?
Telephonist. Bit of typing. What made you choose the horn?
What?
Well, I mean, if you like music so much, why not the piano or something? I mean, I've often wondered how orchestral players get started.
Well, it's more secure. As a job, I mean. Besides, it runs in families. I mean, my dad played tuba with the Royal Phil. I had a piccolo in my hands before I could talk. But I preferred the horn on maturer consideration.
Does he mind?
He died.
I'm sorry.
Well, it happens. You like Kubrick, then?
What?
Well, Stanley Kubrick, who is responsible for rechristening Beethoven, old Ludwig van. You've seen A Clockwork Orange?
No. I heard a lot about it. I saw 2001.
Dr. Strangelove?
Missed that too. Always wanted to see it.
Well, you must see Clockwork Orange, if you like music, that is. It's mostly Rossini. Most people think it's Beethoven, but they're wrong. It's mostly Rossini.
I'm sorry, but I want to get there now, where you're standing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure I can't help?
Quite sure, but thank you.
Well, how about going one night?
Going when?
Well, to Clockwork Orange.
It isn't on anymore, is it? Good night.
Evening.
Good evening, Mrs. Dawson.
There's someone to see you. So she's your mother.
Oh. Where is she?
In your room. I don't know whether she's still there. I didn't know what time you'd be in.
Thanks, just the same. Hello, Mum.
Hello, love. Thought I'd come and see you.
You should have rung first. I'd have skipped class.
No point doing that.
Have you been waiting long?
No, not really.
Is anything wrong at home?
No. I just wondered how you were, what your room was like.
Well, this is it. Small, but select. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, I'm afraid. I've been doing a bit of painting. Would you like some coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I can't stay anyway.
Mum, did you...
I said I was giving Mrs. Henderson a hand with Meg's wedding dress.
Meg getting married?
3 weeks.
Tony?
Who else?
Oh, give her my love, will you? Best wishes and everything.
Don't you want to come?
To the wedding? I haven't been invited.
You have now.
Oh.
They didn't know where to send it.
Oh, I'd love to. Are you going?
Yes. All of us.
Oh.
Do you always get in so late?
No, I said I was at night class.
How's it going?
Fine. I got my 80 last week.
Oh.
Mum, would you mind if I had something to eat? I'm starving.
No dinner?
Class starts at 5:45.
Is that all you're having?
I never cook on class nights. I do other nights, salad and things. Honest, Mum.
I believe you. I saw the salad.
I'm quite able to take care of myself, you know.
Well, just as long as you do. You all right for money?
Yes, thanks.
Well, you only have to say.
Honest. How's Bobby?
No, fine.
Still getting on at school?
So he says.
Has he got his hair cut yet?
I'm working on it.
Sure I can't tempt you?
Oh, no, thanks. Mustn't spoil my diet.
How's it going?
Slow, but sure. Still got podgy.
I couldn't live without him.
You never could.
How's Samson?
Oh, fine. She's expecting.
Oh, Mum, no. Haven't you had it done yet?
She beat me to it.
Who's the proud papa?
Ginger Tom next door, probably.
Started looking for homes yet?
I found 2.
She'll have more than that, won't she?
4 or 5, probably.
And?
Your father says he'll take care of those.
Oh, don't. How is he?
Oh, he's all right. How's the job going?
Fine. I might be getting promotion soon.
Oh, that's good.
Mr. Carson's secretary leaves at the end of next month, and he says I can have her job, if I can get my 120. He's a fast talker.
Is he nice?
Yes, very nice. To work for.
Do you get out much?
Oh, yes, lots. When I'm not studying.
Well, you're making new friends. Who?
Oh, at the office, people here, you know.
Anyone special?
Not really.
Oh, I should, dear. Go out more, meet young people.
I said I do.
What are the people like here?
Very nice. Quiet, but nice.
Any young men?
No. Well, there is one. Upstairs. A music student.
Oh.
I said music student, Mum. They're different. They take life more seriously.
Has he asked you out?
Yes.
And?
Oh, I don't know, Mum. I don't think it's a good idea getting mixed up with people here.
Oh, I should, dear. Go out with him. Don't be on your own, love.
I said I wasn't.
Please, Sue.
All right. Maybe I will.
I had a word with the landlady.
Oh, Mum,
I
no.
just told her just to keep an eye on you, in case you got into any trouble, needed anything.
Please.
I get worried, Sue.
It was only about me being here.
What?
That row I had with Dad the last time I was home, when you were in the kitchen. It was about my not coming home more often, about being here in the first place. We both lost our tempers, that's all.
Did he say anything else?
It was just that, just why did you go, where are you, what happens if anything goes wrong, how do we get in touch with you, why don't you come home? That's all, honest.
And for that, you slammed out of the house without a word to anyone.
I know, I'm sorry, Mum. I meant to ring you, but we were so busy at the office just then, and then I kept putting it off.
It's been nearly 2 months, Sue.
I know. I know, Mum. I will come soon. I promise.
I wrote down your address. I hid it. I told Bobby where it was, in case anything happens to me.
Mum, don't.
I must go now. I'll just catch the 9 o'clock if I hurry.
It will be all right, Mum. It will. If only I stay here.
Yes, of course.
I'll see you to the tube.
No, you stay here and get something solid inside you.
All right. Get Samson done, will you, Mum? As soon as she's had her kittens, you promise?
I promise.
And, Mum? Look after Dad.
Of course.
Good night, Mum. Clive, turn that down, will you? Clive! Thanks. Mrs. Lawson, my mother says she spoke to you.
That's right.
I just wanted to say I'm quite all right. I mean, there's nothing to worry about me.
She tells me you're only 16.
I'm 17.
Why did she say 16 then?
She was exaggerating, I suppose.
Oh, yes.
She worries, you know.
Even so.
Even so what?
It's very young.
I can take care of myself.
I don't like the responsibility.
Of what? Of me?
If there was any trouble.
There won't be any trouble. I haven't run away from home, Mrs. Lawson. You have my references.
They didn't mention your age.
Why should they?
I like to know these things.
I'm sorry, I didn't think it was any of your business.
Everything that happens in this house is my business.
Nothing will happen, Mrs. Lawson. Not with me, anyway.
It's all right then.
You don't want to take too much notice, love. She always takes on a bit.
I'm quite all right, thank you. I intend to be here for quite some time, Mrs. Lawson, if that's all right with you. I thought I should tell you that.
I see.
Mrs. Lawson?
Yes?
Would it be all right if I had a pet? A kitten. A very small kitten.
No, I'm sorry.
You wouldn't know it was in the house. Miss Gardner has her cat.
I know. If we have any more, the place will be a menagerie. No. I'm sorry.
I see. Well, good night, then.
Good night.
Good night, love. Funny girl.
How do you mean?
Something wrong there, I thought.
Something wrong with you mean?
Can I get rid of her?
No. She's a good tenant. Pays her rent. For more like her, I could take life more easily.
So?
So I'll keep an eye on her. That's all.
Excuse me. Sorry, did I startle you?
Yes, you did.
Sorry.
I've finished with the sink now, if you want to do your washing up.
No, I don't. I want to talk to you, actually. Dr. Strangelove is on.
Oh?
Well, he said you hadn't seen it. Tonight, late show, midnight. Well, you'll be back by then, won't you?
Back?
Well, from Finchley. It's Sunday, remember, when you visit your family. Left it a bit late, haven't you?
What?
Well, to get out there, it's nearly lunchtime.
Oh, I'm not going. Not today.
Well, no problem, then.
What do you mean?
About going to Strangelove tonight. I mean, you do want to see it, don't you? You said you did. You know, I always talk about something going wrong with the bomb, Dimitri. Well, one of our pilots, he went and did a silly thing. He armed one of his planes to attack your country. Now, let me finish, Dimitri. Let me finish. Sorry.
You know it off by heart.
Well, I should do. I've seen it often enough.
Anyway, I've got the book.
Oh, could I borrow it?
Anytime. How about a cup of coffee? I know. Work tomorrow. Early start.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's not obligatory.
Leave me alone! What's the matter? Just leave me alone, will you?
I wasn't going to.
Please!